And so it begins, and I welcome you to the dawn of the beast. My name is Quinn. Today is some day of April where I've started this transformation. Now, really the purpose of this series, and I'm really just happy to have you here, is the purpose of this series is really just to show you that no matter how tough things can get, you can overcome any challenge. And it all really just starts from inside. And I guess really the whole purpose of this is me shedding my skin and letting go of the past trauma, the past pain that most of the time I've in fact conjured and created myself. So really what this is me transcending from a person that I once was, a person caught in a loop, like a record skipping the same beat of alcohol abuse, making the same dumb mistakes, feeling sorry about myself, and just not pushing go. Now, I have been making progress on myself for quite some time, so I'm not going to say that this all happened overnight and that I just had a spark inside that made me light this fire to start this transformation, to start this journey. So I just first want to rewind to actually what this was and what this means to me. Because growing up with my friends, I was once referred to as Quinnflip, and having a nickname and having an identity I've found is just something that has been so important to me. But unfortunately, I suffered two severe injuries. The first one in 2018, where I ruptured my right Achilles tendon, and then in 2022, I ruptured my left leg's Achilles tendon. Clearly, genetically, my Achilles just ain't strong enough for my passions. But what was this Quinnflip? Where did it start? Well, it stemmed from when I was a young boy. When I was about 5 years old, I saw my first Jackie Chan movie. Jumping off cars, doing flips, kicking the villain in the head while doing a handstand and a twist. My eyes opened wide, and I dreamed one day to do that. I was fortunate enough as a young boy to have a trampoline in the backyard and three older brothers, and as whimsical as I was to see them flailing around and doing flips themselves, I wanted to do it too. And that's really what started this Quinnflip as a young boy. And moving forward from the ages of 5 to 16, I was just doing this in the background, taking casual gymnastics lessons. And it was up until the age where I was about 16 where a friend of mine said, "Oh, you know, you're getting kind of good at this stuff. You know, have you thought about taking it seriously?" And I'd really never taken anything seriously because I was just a teenager, you know. And I guess from that point onwards, I started training more. I started seeing really big progress, and it really evolved into this parkour free running fanatic, making videos with my friends, doing flips every week. I loved it. I loved having an identity. I loved being able to do something wild and different and cool. I liked being a showman. But as I got older, I realized that this passion of mine, it wasn't really going to project me into the place it's going to be. And I guess you could call that a cop-out, but I did work as an assistant manager at a trampoline park. I was a trampoline coach for a few years, but unfortunately it just didn't work out for me. So it just moved back into the back seat and became a hobby and just became a nickname, but something that I did treasure and adore, which leads me to 2022, that second major injury. And I finally recovered. It took me about 15 months till I could do flips again. And even doing flips, I felt the jarring pressure on my knees and the pain, and I just knew that I just couldn't flip again. And really, that's when it all sorted to backfire, because for me, the flips were part of my soul and something that really helped me when the times were tough. It really was something that steered me away from making bad choices, getting into the alcohol, that kind of thing. So putting that aside, and with my most recent relationship ending with a loss, it didn't work out, and I found myself struggling, my heart broken, my passion, what was it? What was left? And that's really what started this journey to become the beast. Now, For me, it's just a nickname. It's just something that I want. It's just some kind of power inside that I want to manifest to give me purpose, to give me drive. Call it immature, but at least I've got something I'm striving for. That's what I'm going to tell you guys if you doubt me. And really, the purpose of this story is to show you how I'm going to become the beast. But I guess I did miss out a part of the story. I did miss out a part of the heartbreak. It wasn't just one relationship that brought me down, because really this most recent relationship, I poured all my chips in. I banked it all in. I had my heart on my sleeve, and I really thought I was going to marry that girl, but these things don't work out. And so I really have to take you back one more time to my first serious relationship, and it was going really well, but I fell into addiction of video games. I found myself becoming a slob, playing video games every single night, hours on end, and finding her just struggling to find me. And it just didn't work out. And then she found another man, and they had a kid together, and my heart broke, and I realized I'd thrown something special away that I really wanted. And in the interim, I found another girl. And unfortunately, that too ended up in a lot of pain, a lot of things I didn't think I would experience, a lot of abuse, and items I don't want to get into. And you know, the story isn't about those events. I'm just telling you that with that first relationship where I threw my life away for video games, and with that other relationship where I experienced genuine fear and things that I'd never experienced growing up, with a healthy mum and dad, which I'm so grateful and fortunate that they're still married to this day, coming up to their 50th year anniversary. I'm so proud of them, and it's, you know, something that I strive for. And then with the most recent relationship, sort of clinging to the fact that I'm getting older and want those things, and it not working out. I was lost. I had no passion. My heart was in pieces, and picking it up, it felt like the shards turned into sand, and I just didn't know what to do. I turned to the drink again, and I found myself becoming more miserable, more hurt. And that is why I decided the only way to move forward is to remove myself from that past, because that's not what identifies me. And so I start this journey of becoming the beast. And what that means to me is dipping into my animalistic side, really driving into those primal instincts and being real. And that's what this whole journey is about. I welcome you, and I hope that you want to stick on board and follow my journey, because this is just but the prologue leading up to episode 1. What you're about to see moving forward is me, first of all, going through a transformation I never thought I'd put myself through. Oh, that was like some bats or something, having a scrap up there. Probably hearing the calls of the beast inside, yearning to come out. But first of all, it's going to start off with a transformation that I didn't think I'd put myself through. Extreme weight gain in a fast period of time, as quickly and as healthily as I can without deteriorating my mental state. After that, I don't know how long I'm going to continue that pledge, but then it's going to be an extreme weight loss journey while maintaining muscle. And I'm hoping to reveal a new man underneath that flubbery skin. So what to expect? Lots of eating, training highlights, not taking life too seriously, and a little bit of a slice inside my mental state and what motivates me and things that I've learned along the way. I hope that you take me wholeheartedly, because I want to show you my real story, and this is it. Thanks for watching. I hope you come forward for the next episode.